How do I know I'm really saved? I have to say, I do love this question. That question doesn't usually come from rebellion. It comes from sincerity. It comes from people who believe but don't feel settled. People who've prayed. People who've asked for forgiveness. Who've tried to walk rightly with God. And yet, somewhere underneath it all, there's still this quiet fear. What if I think I'm saved, but I'm really not? Here's what that question usually sounds like in real life. You happen to look back over your life, and you see inconsistencies. You see seasons of closeness with God, but you also see seasons of distance. You notice doubts, that will still show up. Struggles that really haven't fully gone away. Moments where your faith feels thin. And you start measuring yourself. Am I sincere enough? Did I mean it enough? Did I pray the right way? Now, Scripture does not leave us guessing by our performance. Listen to what Jesus says in John chapter 6, verse 37. John chapter 6, verse 37. And he says, "All that the Father gives me will come to me, and whoever comes to me, I will never cast out." Jesus doesn't say whoever comes perfectly. He says whoever comes. Salvation isn't confirmed by how steady our emotions are. It's grounded in who we come to and whether we're still coming to Him. The foundation isn't your grip on God, it's His grip on you. Now, here's another way Scripture speaks to this. Let's look at what Paul writes in Romans chapter 8, verse 16. Romans chapter 8, verse 16. And it says, The Spirit Himself bears witness with our spirit that we are children of God. Notice what that means. Assurance is not self-manufactured confidence. It's a quiet witness that grows over time as you walk with Him. We are His children. Now let me bring this into an actual day for you. Let's face it, there are mornings that you don't wake up spiritually. I have those mornings. You pray because you know you should, not because you feel close. You choose restraint not because it's easy, but because obedience still matters. And later you look back and you think, if I were really saved, wouldn't all this be easier? Wouldn't it all be clearer? But Scripture never says clarity comes before the walking. It shows clarity forming as we walk with God. Here's a distinction that matters. Saved people don't stop struggling with doubt. They stop walking away from God when doubt shows up. Doubt does not disqualify you. Leaving does. And guess what? You're still here. Let's look at what John writes in 1 John chapter 2, verse 3. And by this we know that we have come to know Him if we keep His commandments. Not flawlessly, but faithfully. Not perfectly, but honestly. Obedience is not how we earn salvation. It's how salvation begins to show itself in us. So here's something to try. It's very simple. Just for a moment today, just stop, pause, and just say quietly, Jesus, I'm still coming to you. No explaining, no defending, no proving, just coming. That sentence alone is an act of faith, my friends. If you were unsaved, if you were truly unsaved, you wouldn't be longing for assurance. You wouldn't care whether you belonged. That concern itself is often evidence of life. Now, before I close and say my final thoughts, I want to share something with you. Some people walk this road quietly. Some people, they walk it together. And some people support this ministry. So these conversations are here for people asking these same questions and going through these same struggles at 2 a.m. in the morning. All of that is us walking together. Now, there's no pressure, no obligation, just an invitation. Now, in closing, before you go, I want you to hear this clearly. You do not have to settle everything today. You don't have to silence every doubt. If you are still coming to God, if you are still listening, still choosing obedience in ordinary moments, that matters. God does not save us halfway, and He does not lose those who have come to Him. So stay. Keep coming. Walk again tomorrow. This, my friends, is how assurance forms. Not all at once, but step by step, day by day. God bless you, and have a blessed day.